From a full-time mother to a podcast host, have you ever wondered how Brandi did all that? Today, we will talk about the Storage Wars' main sunshine, Brandi, and her life. So stay tuned with us to know what she is doing currently. Storage Wars has become popular due to a charming and quick-witted lady, Brandi Passante. But what really happened to her will be surprising for you. If you don't know about this show, then let me tell you shortly that this show goes around on the concept of hunting age-old treasure. Brandi has sometimes found gold in the forgotten storage units. Brandi and Jarrod Schulz made this show a hit on screens because of their lively and hilarious antics. People called this pair young guns of the Storage Wars. The show debuted in 2010. Brandi and Jarrod never expected their life after the show, as Brandi had to leave her full-time mother and part-time job, starting to work 60 hours a week. Due to the show, she had to miss a lot of family's important events. She missed her daughter's first day at kindergarten. Therefore, to give her family some time and to relax a little bit, she took a break from the show in 2014. As Brandi and Jarrod were together all the time in the show, doing everything together, their personalities started to collide. Their professional and personal lives started to get mixed, which was a natural thing. They were also managing a thrift store in California, so their life was really busy, which was making things worse slowly without even realizing it. In an interview, Brandi said that working as a couple in the show every day is an obstacle that has to be overcome daily. She said that we have to work 7 days a week and 24 hours together, in which we make business decisions. On the screen, the couple sometimes fought severely, and fans witnessed that a lot. But the people behind the scenes on the sets have witnessed worse between them. As they were already really famous, they took advantage of it and started a new spin-off show named Brandi and Jarrod, Married to the Job. Fans also wanted to know about their personal lives, and therefore they started to tell about their journey as business owners, partners, and parents. The couple almost went to the altar, but they never tied the knot. You can think of it as they never found the time for this. In an interview, Brandi said that we are together for almost 15 years, so I think the opportunity to tie the knot and do things like that has no use, as the opportunity has gone for that. Their spin-off series was not that much successful as compared to Storage Wars. After just 8 episodes, A&E just stopped the show as their expectations were not being fulfilled. Brandi and Jarrod's relationship was over. They just didn't make this news public. But in 2018, fans already got insight of their relationship status being on thin ice. Brandi was not anywhere on Jarrod's Instagram now. Some people also seen her without engagement ring, which started to make things more obvious. She uploaded some pictures with a new guy, which created even more hype. To add to the fire, Jarrod soon released his pictures with her new girlfriend, Rochelle Beckman. Later, when Brandi announced it publicly that everything was over between the couple, fans were not surprised at all. Things started to get changed more prominently when Season 12 of Storage Wars was started. The young guns will not work as a team in this season. During the Season 13 premiere, Brandi posted the promo shot on her Twitter account. Can you guess what she did? She put a devil emoji on Jarrod's face in it and covered it. Whether it was a stunt or whatever, some of the fans found this very inappropriate behavior. Putting this media war or drama aside, things in their real life were also not good. Whenever Jarrod appeared in any of the gatherings to which he was not invited, Brandi got furious, and sometimes it went physical. Brandi further told in an interview that similar behavior and events were the reason that their decades-long relationship was gone. Brandi also made a tattoo on her hand, which symbolized that she is free and independent now. She also charged Jarrod for domestic battery, but Jarrod denied all those charges. A&E also investigated the case, but the results were not public. In the 14 seasons of the show, Jarrod was not there in the cast. Just like normal couples feel after the breakup, Brandi also went through psychological trauma. She had a difficult time adapting to her single life after a long life spent in a relationship. Brandi is now working hard to live her life singly in a good way. There were some rumors in 2021 that she was dating someone, but Brandi said she was seeing someone for a little time, but now she is single and living her life by herself. After the breakup, Brandi got custody of her 2 children, who were teenagers at that time. The names of the children are Pafton and Cameron. She said in an interview that, "I was always giving my time to kids, even when Jarrod was living with us." She further said that it was really difficult for her to be a stay-at-home mom. She even told me that, "Although I love my kids, but when I was doing nothing except to be a mom at home, I felt alienated and stressed. I felt like having a career for a woman was really important. So now that I work, I am a better parent, which makes me happy." The best part is that Brandi always protected the privacy of her kids when they were young. She never brought them on the screen or on social media. But now, as they got older, she posts some pictures with them, which are mostly of special occasions. Brandi made a lot of fortune working for Storage Wars. She also does a lot of charity with her money. Also, she is an advocate for women who face domestic violence. In 2019, she hosted the Wowapalooza event and helped to bring the charity amount of hundreds of thousands of dollars of donations. She enjoys giving to charity, and she told in an interview that charity has begun a lot of positive things in her life. Brandi had also emotional losses in her life. She lost her father in 2018, and she paid tribute to him on her Instagram account. She told about a very strong bond between a father and daughter. He never scolded or shouted at her in her entire lifetime. When she got separated from Jarrod, another news spread in the media regarding Brandi. When there was a COVID-19 outbreak, Brandi was also a victim of this deadly virus. She went for a strict 12-day quarantine period. She later told in detail about her experience. She got almost all of the corona symptoms, including throbbing headaches to loss of taste. She even drank celery juice, which is a really nasty one. So she did all the hard work to fight this deadly disease. Brandi not only contracted the virus, but she also had an autoimmune disease, which fans also noticed due to her voice. She has a raspy voice, and one of the Instagram users asked her about it inquisitively, to which she told herself in that she had Hashimoto's disease. She explained that this disease attacks the thyroid glands, making them underactive. That's why she has a grave voice. She didn't tell the fans about her treatment details, but fans were really sympathetic towards her after she told them about this disease. Apart from advocating domestic violence, Brandi also raises her voice for disabilities. She told in an interview that she advocates for things she went through in her family life. Her daughter was born deaf and with a cleft palate. She needed surgery for both of the disorders when she was just an infant. Later, she has to manage a lot of speech therapy sessions for her. Her son also had surgery for a serious kidney condition. Due to these factors, she shares a lot of posts about the disability on her Instagram to make all the disabled kids empowered by her voice. Since the podcast started to become famous, Brandi also started her own podcast, and she was successful in doing so because of her content. She has a podcast show named Happening Now with Hammer, in which she has 2 co-hosts, Hammer and Troy Davis. This podcast covers a lot of topics related to current news and problems and some entertaining stuff. She started to become close with Storage War star Kenny. Whenever Tori and Hammer say his name or share some information about him, she feels happy rather than angry. She further said that he is my favorite human out there. There is no day when we don't call or text each other. Both of them have got the attention of the fans lately. That's all for today. If you are interested in more, have a look at this video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe.